It was at that point that I knew that it was like the devil was like, genge, I don't catch you, I don't catch you, I don't catch you. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Relocating. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Please, I need you guys to please subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel with your friends, your family, and please make sure you click on the notification button so you're notified whenever I release a video. Today we'll be talking about something, I always say something very interesting because it's always interesting. So today I'm going to be talking about sharing with you guys how I lost my faith when I came to UK and how I was able to, make sure that thing is amended. Whatever was broken came back, like it was restored. So I'm going to be sharing how everything happened. Like it was more like I was gradually losing it. So let's go straight into the video. So yeah, I came to UK in 2020, and yeah, when I came here, it was a bit different. When I was coming, I didn't really have it at the back of my mind, I didn't have it at the back of, nobody would have it at the back of their mind that they're going to lose their faith, or it's going to get to a point where you feel like you can't sense it anymore, you can't feel God where you are. Like nobody had it at the back of their mind. We just knew that we were going to Japa, and that was it. Like we're not thinking, for me, I was not thinking that was going to happen to me, So it got to a point like when I came in, and then I realized that I was just giving excuses not to go to church. One, when I came in, it was locked down, so of course churches were not open. So I was doing online, and then I got used to doing church online. And so after lockdown, when the lockdown was over, I remember that I've been doing online for like a year straight. And so when the lockdown was over, it was time to go to church. Oh God, I was like, no way, I was not going to go to a physical church. I mean, I was at home praying on Sundays, but it wasn't just that. It wasn't just because of that. It was because at home, I would, my parents would wake me up to pray, morning devotion. If you don't even want to do devotion, if you are going out, what's the situation back at home? If you are going out and you know that Nigeria is very wonderful, you have to pray before you go out, because anybody, the devil can use anybody. The devil can use a driver that is sleeping. You can enter a bus that the driver has drunk from morning to night, and then the driver is just drunk and is sleeping while driving. So you need to pray. And I was coming from a place where I needed to pray for everything. I was praying for, yes, my road to be safe. It's not that I wasn't praying for that day, but I knew that at least if anything should happen to my enemy, someone will be held accountable for it. But in Nigeria, you die, no need. So I needed to pray at home. I would pray before going out. I would pray when I get to the office, because anybody can just be used. And so I got used to, I woke up, I would not pray. I felt like everything was going rosy. I would not pray. Gradually, day one, I won't pray. Day two, I would just go to bed like that. I would only attend online services. Now at home, you could even do Wednesday service if you come back early from work. I need to join early. Like you need to go to a church that is just nearby. We have churches everywhere. Like it was really different when I got here. Like there were not churches everywhere, and I could not just go to any out church. Like I needed to know the church I was going to, because they have church and that type of church. Like there is church input and there is the church, and there is the church. You get what I mean? So I wasn't like going to any church even after lockdown. I was just there, and it was just from. I was not even at, I won't say I was at 100 in Nigeria. Let's say I was at 60. I went to 0, and that was it. And we really do not understand, like there's a saying that goes this way, like you don't understand the value of what you have until you lose it. Like it was like that. I didn't lose it, but I was not there. It was like God just brought me out from where I was staying and moved me to another place where there was no one to tap you to do what to do. Whatever you were doing it based on the fact that you wanted to do. So more like you were relaxed. Like I was really relaxed. So there was nobody to tell me you are going to church this evening, you are going to take whatever service, you are going to do whatever. So it was like that. It was like that. I got used to just being free. Got used to just living my life the way I wanted to live my life. I was not living my life in a bad way, or I was not living it the way I should, like I was expected to live it. Like, I decided not to read my Bible, go out. Like, I just felt that, like, thinking about it now, was like, I felt like I was self-sufficient. Like, it was all me. Like, I felt like nothing could happen to me. If anything happens to me, there's somebody to hold responsible for. There's really not much to pray about, blah blah blah. And now I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing the way that, so what does that let me know? So was it that most of my prayer points back home was, Father Lord, as I'm going out, please protect me. Father Lord, please let there be light before I come back home. Please Lord, make my boss like me to the end of my boss. Like, what was my prayer point centered on? Like, if I try to talk about it, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. So I came here, and yeah, that was the story. I wasn't praying. I wasn't reading my Bible. I was not going to church. Let alone, there were no people surround, like, there were no physical people. Like, the same way I gave example of my parents then. You know, my parents waking me up to pray, or going to church, or you see your parents going to church, or things like that. So it got to a time, because it's story time. I don't understand how I do that rhyme. Please just keep. So it got to a time where, okay, there was no one to push me, and I was just me. And I would go days without talking to God. So it's the 60 or 65% did not just start. It was reducing. It kept reducing. And luckily for me, God being wonderful, was like, this girl, you have to come to me whether you like it or not. So, and then God just arranged people around me. But still, the fact that God arranged like specific people around me, like, I made friends that were spiritual, that are spiritual, and so would like go to. We had a time. We did it in a way that God arranged it in a way that we started having like Bible studies on Fridays. And so it was helping me. It started helping me to a point. Then I just started getting used to it. Like, I just met them then, and so we just started like coming together to read the Bible on Fridays. So it started helping me a bit, but still, because it was just how do I put it? It was just on Fridays. Like, it was basically just Fridays, and that was what it was for me too. So once I do the Bible study with my friends there, that was it. I was done. Like, I didn't see any other reason to do any other thing. Like, after the Bible study, I felt like I've covered it on Friday, and so that Bible study covered Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and that was it. And that was what I was doing. And eventually, gradually, from attending church online, I started, I was still attending church online, but this time around, it got to a point. The day the devil walks there, it will not just start. So because I started physical, virtual online, just normal online, joining prayer. From then I will wake up, and then I would decide the service I want to join. Even as I was joining online, yeah, it shocked me too. As I'm thinking about it, as I was joining online, I would still tell myself, already, you're not going to join them praise and worship. You join during sermon, or once the sermon, you close your data, and that was what I was doing. So it was just gradually. I would join sermon, and then I'll close my laptop. I didn't realize this until it got to a time, and I got a church, a physical church. So I started going to church. The next, what I was giving myself then, the excuse I was giving myself was, I'm not sure I like any church here. I don't know what the church is. I was looking for Nigerian vibe, looking for Nigerian music, blah blah blah, this and that. That was what I wanted. I wanted Nigerian music. I didn't understand what was happening to my life. I didn't understand. Like, I was shrinking. Like, I was gradually shrinking, and yeah, we got a Nigerian church. I got a Nigerian church. That was with my friends. So if I say we were my friends, and we got a Nigerian church. So we went to the church. And one thing I realized is whenever my friends are not going to the church, like I will not have the vibe to go to the church. So you would still see that there was something wrong with me at that point. Like, so if your friends are not going to church today, you're not going to church. That was me. Even after the whole getting a church I like, and trust me, it was a Nigerian church, Nigerian vibe. They sing Nigerian music. It was more like a Nigerian setting, if I want to say. And even at that, if my friends don't go to the church today, I'm not going. So once they tell me, let's have already been prepared since morning. I wake up Sunday morning feeling good, dancing, feeling myself. And I just send my friend message, what's up, are you going to church today? Or what's up, are you dressing? I don't feel well today, so I'm not coming to church. I'm like, oh mad, I'll just take off my wig, remove my clothes, lie down on my bed, go online and check whatever is going on. If there is second service, I've joined. If there is third service, I've joined. If I join the fourth service and it's closing prayer, I close my laptop like this. I lie down and I go to bed. So it was like that. Like it continued like that. And I got to a point. I guess there was a prayer one night, and I joined the prayer. And the person was talking about relationship with God. And that moment, I was just like, I sat down to think about my life, like what is really going on? What is really, is this how you want to continue? Like, is this how you want to continue your life? You're not moving, you're just there, and you felt like you feel normal about it. It was at that point that I knew that it was like the devil was like, get. I don't catch you. I don't catch you. I was like, God, please have to help me, because it is not easy. That's what I want to say. Like, it's not easy, and that's one thing I would want to, mention to those that are coming over and those that are here. Maybe are here newly. You don't know. I would want you to use me as a guide, or not a guide, an experience. Like, use my experience to learn. I don't want you to lose your faith. Like when you come over, I don't want that to happen to anyone. No. So what I would say, because I didn't have it in mind when I was coming, I was just thinking I was going to Japa. Like, if you're not Nigerian here, I was just thinking I was going to relocate, and that was all I had in mind. Relocate. I didn't think about, so when you relocate and you lose your faith, what's going to happen? Is there a possibility that you can lose your faith if you leave what you know to starting what is new, like what is totally new to you? And the fact that you are coming alone, you're accountable to just God and yourself. No one is checking you. No one is telling you nothing. No one can tap you and tell you you are not reading your Bible. No one was going to do that to me. I was just here alone. Like, I came myself, my body, my spirit, my soul, myself, just me. And no one was going to do that. No mommy, no daddy, no brother, no pastor would tell you, hello, have you woken up? Have you prayed? I was on my own in a new place. So what you need to do, like if you are coming into the UK, you're going to a new place, not necessarily the UK, you're going to a new place and you want your faith to still be intact. The first thing you need to do is you need to tell yourself, like speak to your being, yourself, that as you're relocating and you're going to maintain your faith. Like, you're going to maintain your faith. You have to be intentional about it. If there is no church, find church. If there is no church, I'm saying this in, find church. Don't do online. I'm not saying online is bad, but let us say by ourselves, it's good, but we just want comfort. It's just comfort. But if you feel that you can get a community, physical community, where you can be someone can be accountable, a pastor can call you to tell you, have you prayed? You can be able to join Bible study, join whatever program is going on. That will also help you. I was online and I wasn't joining that time. Like, I didn't join Bible study, I didn't join the early morning prayers, so there was nothing. So it was just Sundays. So if you need to know, if you know that you need to be intentional about keeping this, you need to state it facts, like have a plan down. This is what you need to do. And the second thing I want to mention is make sure you get a gathering of spiritual people. That was how God helped me. God must really love me. Right? It's like, alright girl, you're going nowhere. So you need to get like a gathering of a community of It doesn't have to be community. It can be one person, two person, just someone that will correct your brain. When you see this person praying, you know that yes, it's time to wake up to pray. Your brain will alert you that you better stand up. That kind of thing. Get a friend that is in line with what you are going to. You say you want to spiritual, you now go the other way around. Nobody's going to help you. You'll be snoring, your friend will be snoring, both of you will be snoring together in problem. Let it not be you. Let it not be you. So yes, you need to get a friend. It can be one, it can be two. Someone that you know that is thinking the same way you are thinking, aligned with the part of God. That's what you should do. So with that, you'll be able to maintain your faith. You'll be able to maintain your faith. One person it's going to be a check and balance something. Someone can check you, someone can balance. Like that sort of thing. Because the truth is, when you're coming to a place that is near, a place that is totally different from what you know, there's a tendency for you to lose your faith. Shall you be the fact that there's going to be a lot going on at that moment. When you just relocated, you're trying to get your balance. The environment itself is not it's not Nigerian vibey. Like for Nigerians, like it's not that vibe where a lot of things are just around you, churches around you, people around you, things like that. Like your housemate is either singing or shouting. That's different. It's totally different. Your housemate is probably another religion or something else entirely. So you can only help yourself. It's just you and God. I promise myself. It's just you and God. Yeah. That's why you need to make sure that you're intentional about it. So we've come to the end of today's video. I hope this video has been able to help someone. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can be notified, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.